Hello, my name is Arshpreet Kaur and I am a student of Sheridan College. I am currently in my third semester studying computer programming. I have a strong interest in building web applications and learning frameworks like Spring Boot. In this video, I will answer three technical questions related to Spring Boot, highlighting its features and concepts. The question I have chosen to discuss are: what is Spring Boot and what are its benefits? The framework is the foundation for the open source Spring Boot framework. Its main objective is to minimize boilerplate code and configuration needed in order to make the creation of Spring based application easier. It's accomplished this by prioritizing convention over configuration, which allows for customization while offering logical defaults to get you going fast. There are so many attributes and advantages of Spring Boot. The first one is auto configuration. Depending on the dependency in project, Spring Boot sets up Spring app automatically. Second, embedded server. You can avoid deploying application to an external server by using the embedded web server that Spring Boot comes with, such as Tomcode, Jetty, and Underdo. Testing and deployments are made easier as a result. Third, starter dependency. To remove the requirements to manually locate and configure frequently used dependencies for particular capabilities, Spring Boot offers starter packs such as Spring Boot Starter Web and Spring Boot Starter Security. Fourth, production-ready features. It has features that facilitate the monitoring and management of application in production, such as externalize and configuration using properties, health checks, and application metrics. Fifth, simplified testing. JUnit and Mockito are two testing frameworks that Spring Boot integrates well with. Second question, which I have chosen, is how is REST controller and controller different? The annotation controller and REST controller are both used in Spring MVC to construct controller classes, but they are served distinct functions. First, control. Application that can create and return view templates, such as HTML, utilize controller annotation. Using it is used in conjunction with templating. Second is REST controller. This annotation is intended especially for REST API development because it combines the capability of controller and REST response body. It automatically returns XML or JSON data in the HTTP response. Adding the response body annotation individually is not necessary. Third question is what is inversion of control and how does Spring Boot use it? Inversion of controller is a design approach which a containers, not a developer, manages dependency management and object creation. The Spring containers and dependency injections, or DI, are used in Spring Boot to do this. For instance, rather than making these things by hand, the function user service is equal to new user service. The dependency is automatically managed and injected where necessary by the Spring container. The private user service is auto-wired. I managed a user service and injected it into a user controller using a IOC in a recent project. Because the objects were separated, the code became more modular and similar to test with mocks. IOC encourages testability, scalability, and loose coupling. All of these are critical for the development of contemporary applications. So these three are my questions which I have chosen for the interview. Thank you.